those who are waiting for Cricket 26 news, we finally got it this morning with an official announcement from Cricket Australia saying Cricket 26 will be coming out on November the 20th. We also got a bunch of interesting details about some new things that are going to be in the game, so let's get stuck in. Firstly, taking a look at the cover, there is no players on there this time around, it's just a cricket ball. Now, that release date of November 20 is just one day before the first test in Perth between Australia and England in this big Ashes series, so you won't get a heap of time to practice before the series does roll around, and it does mean, I guess, if you are wanting to play Australia versus India, you'll have to do it on the old game, but there are some new features in the game that may or may not make the game worth getting, I suppose. So at the time of recording, only JB Hi-Fi has some sort of features description of the game on it. It's not currently listed on EB Games, which is another retailer in Australia, in terms of what is actually going to be in the game. And if we look at the three things that we already know are going to be in the game, which is the Pro Team mode, the Academy mode, which is the player creator, and obviously just a little bit about gameplay, which doesn't really tell us a whole lot about new stuff. Basically, it's just saying, you're going to play cricket. There are two things here that are slightly different to what we've seen in the past. There's no mention of the player career. I assume that's probably coming back anyway. But we now have what is called a management career mode. I'll just read it out for you here. It says, every decision matters. Take command of your favorite team in the all-new management career mode. So that is a confirmation that it is going to be different to the previous career mode. So it is going to be a new thing, different to the player career, which I'm assuming is still going to be making a return in this game. It's just not listed here on these features, I guess, because it has been a staple of the game for a long period of time. Why remove it if it's been there and doing well for a long time? In the management career, you can pick your lineups and your batting orders, set tactics and match strategies, develop rising talent and manage injuries, and lead your squad to international glory. Again, that's just a nothing line. But it's interesting because obviously it's allowing you to set tactics and match strategies. Potentially this could be like a sim mode as well, where if you didn't want to play every match, you can simulate it and go, hey, this is the lineup I've picked. I want us to play aggressive with the runs, to be honest. So then sometimes maybe you'll get a really cheap score with that, or you might get a really good score. And same with the ball. I just don't know what exactly that does entail. Obviously, we haven't seen it in action yet, so we'll have to wait until we get something. And this is actually something I suggested earlier on in the year with my 10 things I wanted to see in Cricket 26, was I did want to see a management career mode. So it'll be interesting to see how they've implemented that, and we'll get a chance to have a look, I'm sure, pretty soon. And then the other thing that is new / expanded, that's not really new, is the Ashes mode. Obviously, it is going to be a very big Ashes series, and probably one of the biggest in recent memory. Cricket's biggest rivalry is back, bigger than ever, with an expanded Ashes mode. Experience iconic highlights and press conferences. I don't know why the press conferences are iconic. Take full control of the Australian and English squads and connect with the tour through Team Nets sessions. It does seem like it's almost like a mini career mode, and almost like it's giving Road to WrestleMania vibes, just based on the, if anyone ever played like WWE 12, it's kind of giving that a little bit in terms of how this is being described here. But hopefully it means, maybe you can go back and play from the 2023 series in the past and try to pick up the game at different scenarios, like where Australia were on day 5 of that 5th test, or Cummins and Lyon, that partnership. Can you make that work for the first test chase where they had to get 50 or 60 odd with just 2 wickets in the shed? So maybe it does mean that we're going to get that sort of scenario bit built into it. I don't know about the press conferences. Maybe that's just because it is going to operate like a little bit of a career mode where there's a few things you can do from there. But hopefully it also means that it'll coincide with the real Ashes. And as the Ashes are unfolding, there are bits you can play of that game rather than just watching it as it unfolds and then needing to start a test match from scratch. So that excites me a little bit. I feel like there is enough in there that does show that there is something different about this game, unlike Cricket 24, which was basically Cricket 22 when it first launched and sort of didn't evolve a whole heap from there outside of the Pro Team mode. So it is good to see that they have expanded on the Ashes mode specifically, as well as putting in a management career mode, which does give us something different to do. So anyway, that is coming out on November the 20th. As I said, that's the day before the first Ashes test match. If you wanted to see what I was hoping to be in Cricket 26, you can check out the video of 10 things I did want to see, and some of them seems like they've made it into the game. So guess we'll find out soon enough. I will try my best to keep you updated as we know more. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time.